across to Priyanka Thebrewal, an advocate who is joining us. Tausif Ahmed is also here, a political analyst. Priyanka Thebrewal, if I can come to you. We know that there are political rivalries, but this manifestation of a political rivalry on the sarak, in street fight, in violence, what's the kind of message going out, that too from lawmakers?
Correct. So, you see, that political acrimony is understandable, but this is vendetta. This violence, the violence which is perpetrating in Bengal, the reason is TMC and Mamata Banerjee herself, who have unleashed their gundas in the form of MLAs. And that's the reason what you're seeing here on the streets today. See, what could be more worse than an MLA showing this kind of an attitude on the streets? Where your reporter just reported that BJP workers had stopped his vehicle. Show us the video of BJP workers stopping his vehicle. No, it is just that one by one, all the leaders, or I would rather say all the chore leaders, are going to the jail. That's the reason that they are so uncomfortable, because, you know, truth is uncomfortable when it is not tolerable. And not just...
But is it true that the cavalcade of the TMC MLA was blocked by your cadres, Priyanka?
Show me the video. Show the video where BJP started this violence. Show me. When you were also reporting, let me correct you, madam. You said that this is how the BJP workers responded. Show me in your video how and where are BJP workers responding. They are only being hit by TMC with lathis, and that to an MLA, a lawmaker, behaving like a good...
Are you going to lodge a complaint? So far, our reporter tells us there is no complaint.
I was about to tell you that. When you said that no FIRs have been registered. I am getting an FIR registered on this MLA, and I will ensure that he goes behind the bars.
Okay, so there is going to be action, legal action that BJP is going to initiate. Tausif Ahmed, unacceptable no matter what the provocation for any lawmaker to take law into his own hands.
No, you see, BJP is a product, every MLA and workers of BJP is a product of a violent factory of violence and factory of hate.
Oh, really?
And this is a very deep-rooted ideology. The ideology of Nathuram Godse, who did not even spare Mahatma Gandhi, that is their ideology.
Mr. Tausif Ahmed, let's not digress, because TMC has been accused of just that. Politics of blood, unfortunately, is not new to West Bengal. You cannot kid us by saying that it's restricted to one party, one ideology. It doesn't work like that, and you know that better than anyone else, given the developments that we've seen in West Bengal. Tausif Ahmed.
No, the TMC MLA was in his car. He was on his way. The road was blocked. Then the TMC MLA was get out. Why would BJP workers and MLAs will get out the TMC workers and MLA? They have no right. BJP MLA and worker have no right to get out TMC MLA and worker on the
But Tausif Ahmed, do you think it's right for a lawmaker to attack people? Forget about the politics. If you or I, any common man, starts attacking people with sticks, with speakers, with mic, thrashing them, will any of us be spared? And if they are being spared, why is the question, Tausif Ahmed?
No, in democracy, the fundamentals of democracy, the democracy that we have inherited from Mahatma Gandhi, has the ideology of non-violence. There is no place of violence.
Mahatma Gandhi.
So, yes, but clearly that's not being followed.
Who gives the rights to BJP MLA and workers to get out? Why would they get out?
Is it Gandhian for the MLA? Were his mannerisms, his actions Gandhian? Tausif Ahmed?
And resorting to violence.
Tausif Ahmed, we can see even as we speak, Asit Majumdar on our cameras. Is that Gandhian behavior?
There is a no, you have heard it from your reporter as well. The bureau chief himself was reporting that there was a retaliation. If people one group geraus the other group for their self-defense, what would they do?
I asked you a simple question. Is it Gandhian to attack someone?
Right to take law in their
were the actions of Tausif Ahmed, were the actions of Mr. Majumdar, TMC MLA, Gandhian? Your terms, which is why I'm asking.
You see, there are two ideologies. One is the ideology of Mahatma Gandhi, which comes from Congress party, Trinamool party, NCP, all of them.
You're not giving me a straight answer. The Trinamool party, if you say is Gandhian, Priyanka Tebriwal, then this is Gandhian behavior, as per Tausif Ahmed. This is how Gandhi would have behaved.
BJP has an ideology of Nathuram Godse. We all know that. BJP's ideology is that of Nathuram Godse.
Tausif Ahmed, I'm asking you direct question. If you are stopping yourself from answering that, I asked you a direct question, you have no answers to give. Then listening to Priyanka Tebriwal, this is Gandhian. TMC believes Gandhian ideology.
That is what I pity on this kind of Gandhian behavior, because people like Tausif and others who are brazenly coming and speaking this on national television will be left with no face to speak in a few days. One by one, everyone has started going to jail. Sabka number aayega. And then they will have no face to come and face the media. Continue with this behavior. You have killed thousands of BJP workers. You have crippled law and order in West Bengal. And no one has been arrested for those killings. But continue for some more days because you will be getting a befitting reply.
Well, one thing is for sure, these kind of visuals, no matter what the provocation is not acceptable. So far, there has been no legal case which has been lodged. Of course, BJP says that they are going to be filing FIR very shortly, but the man who has propagated this violence that you can see on your camera is a TMC MLA and his cadres, all of them so far not punished. But there are those who are saying TMC believes in Gandhian ideology. If that is the case, we have full faith that Mamata Banerjee will then act and even sack and punish her own MLA. Thank you so much, Priyanka Tebriwal, as well as Tausif Ahmed, for joining us on the show. With that, a short break.